How's it going, guys? It's Chris. So I just placed an order to pick up. I'm on my way to work. So I just thought I'd just make a quick little video. I was kind of really slacking this week, and that's on me, and that's my fault. And I do apologize to all of you for that, because I said I was going to try to be more on top of making videos and everything else. So, but first, it is June 21st, so I just want to say a quick Happy Father's Day to any father, stepfather, foster father, anybody who has stepped up or chose to fill that role for whoever, and to single moms. You know, you're pulling double duty to be a mother and a father, and huge respect to everybody and all of you out there. So I just want to get that out of the way. Now, this video is just kind of my little just positivity, have a good day message type thing. I don't want to make it all serious toned and sad. I am working on videos that are more, I guess, serious and to the point of my overall message, but I am fine tuning those because I want to make sure that they are what I want them to be, and that it gets the message out as best as it can, and that it is as big of a help as I want it to try to be. So basically today I just wanted to hop on here and let everybody know that none of us are perfect. None of us. There's not a single person in this world that is perfect, but that's okay. You are going to have bad days, and that's okay. You are going to have days where you feel like the world is crashing down on you and you're going to stumble. That's okay. It is. We are going to go through moments where we may not feel like we have all the answers, or we may feel like we're having a coming apart day or a frazzled day or things like that. It is okay. And if anybody tells you it's not, and that you're not allowed to feel that way, and that's wrong for you to feel that way, screw that. No, we are human, period. We have our ups and our downs. We have our good, we have our bad. We have our moments of stress points. We have days where we feel like we're on cloud nine. It's all part of being human, and that's okay. And we need to remind ourselves of that. And as supportive as we can be, we need to remind others of that too, because no matter what, there are going to be points where you feel like that's just it, and we may forget the fact that it is okay to be that way because of the way that as a whole society or media or whatever has made us feel that because we're having emotional breakdowns, because we have moments where we second guess a lot of what we're doing, because we have moments where we feel like we're letting people down, it makes us feel like there's something wrong with us, or that there's a problem with us, and there's not. We are all different. We are all unique. We handle things in different ways. We are all given the same type of emotions, but how we decide to deal with that, and how we handle them, and how we face them, and how we fight them, and how we work with them, that is all individual to the person, and that's okay. I don't want anybody out there to ever think that because you're having a one of those moments, or you're having a bad day, or you're having whether it's any type of a negative emotional feeling for whatever's going on, or if you're having an overly joyous moment. Some people may be like, well, why are you so happy? And you tell them, and they're like, oh, that's it. You know what? Forget that. You're allowed to feel however you want to feel. And that's not to say that I want people to, feel overly depressed about something, because I'm saying you're allowed to feel how you want to feel. But if you are depressed, it does happen. It is a human emotion. Fighting it or trying to act like it doesn't exist because you don't want others to know, or you don't want people to judge you or look down on you, that's the problem. As just human beings, if we know somebody's going through a rough point, if we know somebody's having a bad day, if we know somebody's needing support, it should be within all of us just to reach out, just to say, hey, how are you? How's your day going? Are you okay? Is there anything I can do? Simple words. They really are. But to mean them and to actually do them, that's where the importance of that comes in. Day in and day out, working in a retail environment, dealing with multiple people every day, all walks of life, all different types, doesn't matter. Different ethnicities, different ages, different genders, just dealing with all kinds of people. You see so much facets of the human mind, emotions, personalities in such a short amount of time. It's very interesting, but it's also crazy in some aspects, just trying to get a handle on all of that. And it's not that I'm trying to figure any of them out. I'm not. It's just when you'll have one person come in and they'll be a specific way. And the next person comes in, they could be completely different, but on the surface, you may think that they're similar. And it's the uniqueness of that I find so interesting. But you also see the downsides to it as well. You can see, just in some cases, you can hear the tones in people's voices. You can see the body language. You can see aspects that make you feel like there's an uncomfortable air there. And it may not be intended, and people may not even realize they're doing it. But again, that's part of what makes everybody different. That's part of what makes up the whole uniqueness of the self. And we just, in my honest opinion and my feels, we need to be more supportive. I hear from a lot of people all the time that, they're dealing with stuff, they're going through things, and they wish they had somebody to turn to. They wish they had somebody that they could just call up and just reach out to. And it shouldn't be that way. And it bothers me when I hear people say, oh, well, I just don't feel like talking to them, or they're always going to talk about the same thing, and they're always going to go off about this and that. And that's part of the problem. It's a shame when somebody who claims to be a friend, or somebody who tries to be a friend, doesn't think your worries, if they bother you, are important enough to be there. Doesn't cost anything to listen. It really doesn't. But it can pay back so much. So in general, overall, I guess my message for today with this video is we just all need to be a bit more supportive, and we just need to try to be there for each other. One person, one act may not be able to change the world, but one act by each person, that could do wonders. I appreciate you guys taking this journey with me. I am humbled and grateful for all the support that I am continuously receiving throughout all the community. Always truly love yourself, and let's find our internal sparks together. Have a good day, guys.